The Duchess is the first unlockable character in Nightreign, quick and nimble with a focus on daggers. This is a dex and magic based class that is really great at melee DPS as well as ranged magic attacks. The trade-off, however, is extremely low health pool, making you very much a glass cannon, which can be a huge benefit to the party with the incredible damage you can deal, or very much a hindrance if you keep getting downed time and time again. While the Duchess has a weapon preference of daggers, according to the codex you can see here, with a B in Dex and Faith, as well as an A in Intelligence, the Duchess can be played in a variety of playstyles. You can dual wield Dex based weapons, use magic based Dex weapons, or how I like to play the game is use a melee weapon in your main hand and a staff in your offhand to benefit from the great magic capabilities she has, as that's her highest stat. You could even use seals if you wish, thanks to the B in Faith, but I personally wouldn't recommend this. If we just show off those glass cannon capabilities, as you can see, 2 attacks and we've lost 2/3 of our health pool, and then the third one puts us all the way to the end. So you can see just how much damage you take, but if we look at the damage output, as you can see, very quick and nimble, big DPS. If we look at the Duchess's skills, we'll start with her passive of Magnificent Poise. This allows you to dodge and duck around the battlefield. As you can see, setting yourselves up for things like backstabs, allowing you to get out of danger, allowing you all sorts. You can also see, when they attack, very quick and nimble on the battlefield, and you can get around super easily, so you can avoid the glass cannon capabilities if you so choose. If we look at the Duchess's second skill of Restage, this allows you to mimic the damage you have previously done. Just like that. And you'll see, it takes damage based on what you've done to it. So this is a really good skill for just upping the amount of damage you've done, especially if you land something like a Bleed or a Scarlet Rot, you'll mimic that as well. So you really pick and choose your moments. Choose like a big crit, or choose the moments you land like a Bleed or something. And if we look at the ultimate skill Finale, this will cloak yourself and any nearby allies to become invisible. This is a situational skill in my opinion, as randomly using this during fights doesn't really yield any benefits. This can be a great skill to allow yourself some breathing room if you've pulled aggro on a boss, as that's the last thing the Duchess should be doing. You should be avoiding that at all costs. It can also be extremely useful in allowing yourself to revive downed allies, so pick and choose your moments with this skill carefully. Now we look at weapons. I do recommend sticking with a dagger in the Duchess's main hand. This allows you to do Duchess's extremely quick and nimble dagger attacks, as seen here. And while the Duchess can use things like rapiers, if we take a look at it here, you can see the attacks are much slower. And because the attacks are slower, it means you have less chance of being able to do your Magnificent Poise and dodging out the way, meaning you're more likely to get hit. So you could use rapiers, you're more than welcome to, but I do think sticking with a dagger benefit from what the Duchess is good at. If you want to dual wield daggers, you can. However, I think getting a staff as soon as possible in your offhand is the best playstyle for this, as it allows you range damage and to benefit further from the Duchess's incredible intelligence skill. When it comes to daggers, any will work well, but if you can find something such as the Glintstone Chris that scales with Dex and Intelligence, or daggers such as the Bloodstained Dagger, which can apply Bleed, which is just as strong in Nightreign as it is in the base game. And then when it comes to a staff, just ensure it's an Intelligence scaling scarf and has a spell that you like and fits your playstyle. When it comes to relics, I focused on things personally that will benefit from the magic. So for example, with the blue ones, I've gone with Starting Armament deals magic damage, very early game. I've gone with the Bremetched Frame, so taking attacks improves attack power because you probably will get hit with the Duchess, and if we can boost that even further, why not? As well as Faith +3. Now this would also benefit the Guardian as well. If it had blue, it doesn't unfortunately, so I do think the Duchess it works best on, especially if you do want to use seals. And then also just something like mine to bump that up. Obviously there are going to be better relics out there, but very early game, something that will just boost your attack power, boost your magic is what to go for. So I really hope you have enjoyed this guide to the Duchess. Please let me know in the comments if you have, and let me know what you like doing with the Duchess. Do you like dual wielding, dagger and staff? Do you go full staff? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking about Nightreign as well. Currently, how far into the game are you? How are you finding the expeditions, the bosses, all that fun stuff. If you're really, please subscribe to the channel. I've got more guides to Elden Ring, to Dragon Age, Path of Exile, Oblivion Remastered, Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate 3, all the amazing RPGs you could ever need. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.